In this video, I'm going to show you how to solve equations of the form dy dx equals g of ax plus by, basically some linear function of two variables. So here is our function, right? And the very first thing that we want to do is to use substitution. So let's call z equals 2x plus 3y. Where again, keep in mind that x is the independent variable, y is a function of x, and z is a function of x only. So dz, or the derivative of z with respect to x, is 2 plus 3 dy dx. So I want to substitute everything into this equation star. So to do that, I'm going to solve for dy dx. So 3 dy dx equals dz dx minus 2. We divide by 3, and dy dx equals 1 over 3 dz dx minus 2/3. So keep in mind, I'm making up these problems, so they might have weird solutions. So now, this one, I'm going to replace it in here, and this one is going to be our original substitution. So 1 over 3 dz dx minus 2/3 equals z. If I multiply everything by 3, I get dz dx equals 3z plus 2. I also moved the 2. So the very first thing that it should come to our mind, right? We are thinking, or what kind of equation is this one? Separable, linear, exact. But the very first one is the separable one. That's the easiest one. Is this separable? Can I move all the z's on one side and the x on the other? Yes, and I don't mix them up. So here, if we integrate both sides, we get, well, the denominator, if you differentiate that, you get 3 dz. So I'm going to put a 3 dz here, but I'm going to multiply by 1/3. Or you can use substitution if you want. So it's 1/3 ln of absolute value of 3z plus 2 equals x plus c. So I'm going to multiply by 3, ln of absolute value of 3z plus 2 equals 3x plus c. 3c is still a constant. So 3z plus 2 equals c e to 3x. And we solve for z, so we get, well, maybe 3z equals c e to 3x minus 2, divide by 3, and z equals a constant, again, 3 is absorbed, minus 2/3, and let's not forget, z was 2x plus 3y, so replace 2x plus 3y equals c e to 3x minus 2 over 3, and we can go from here, maybe solve for y to get the equation in explicit form, and then divide by 3, divide by 3. So y of x equals a constant e to 3x minus 2 over 9 minus 2/3 x, and this is the solution in explicit form. And if I had an initial value, I could solve for c.